are live at Love Blood Inc. with the caveat. Episode 7, right? We're on episode 7 this week?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7. Siete.
Nice. So last week we had Natalie for the podcast, which would be the wife of Dizzy, our infamous owner and fearless leader here at Love Blood Inc., true gentleman, nature's beast, for the record.
Natte Latte.
And Natte Latte, which you guys are super mad about.
Yeah, fuck that.
So we've come for full disclosure today, and at this time, I would like to introduce to you all the person you've all been waiting to speak to. The one, the very dizzy as fuck. Let's go.
No, my God.
He's coming out. Yeah.
Hashtag fuck Dizzy.
Hashtag fuck Dizzy. Or so you guys would all say. Who's sold out in the store, Dizzy?
Not me.
Not Dizzy. You bring that microphone all over here. Kill the music. Oh.
I was smooth with it. Were you used to be a DJ in your past life?
No.
DJ dodging all these terrible comments.
DJ Dizzy.
DJ dodging the comments.
DJ dodging these Clarksville chat trolls. Let's first things first, since we did put out that video today, right? Let's talk about this banner that you just hung up outside of the store.
Hashtag we're still here, chat trolls.
Oh, the chat troll banner. Yeah. Oh man.
We actually had a comment about the banner immediately as we hung it up, right? Stating, you guys don't seem to be worried, or you guys are saying that you're not worried about the chat trolls, but you paid for a banner to be hung up.
We paid
Tell
for a
them how
banner to
untrue
say
that
fuck
is.
you to all of them.
Well, just to set that record straight, the banner was
Free.
Was complimentary.
Correct.
From Ace Graphics.
Shout out
Shameless
Ace
plug.
Graphics.
Shameless plug. Because he's all for it.
Right.
You know, that was a small token of appreciation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the banner we didn't actually pay for at all. It was just given us because, you know, people do believe in us, I think, as much as people are being hateful. Yeah.
I think the hate to love ratio
It's
is
pretty equal.
Well, no, I think it's I don't think it's equal.
No.
It's
No.
not equal at all. But you know, you can't do really anything without having a certain amount of people dislike it for whatever reason.
Ready to be hateful.
Anybody who has time to sit in their house 24/7. Let me just start with, I do more before 8 o'clock than most people do all day.
I despise
That is
that of
facts.
you.
I see them every morning.
I get up at
I can't
4
stand
o'clock,
that.
4:15 sleeping in, right? So if you have time to sit at your house and constantly troll me, you're either A, bored,
As fuck.
2, military wife,
Ooh.
Or
3,
unemployed.
unemployed,
Ooh.
or all of the above. I don't know
Or D.
I don't know what category you fit in.
Don't
But
really care.
I have to let you guys know, I love the attention. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't need much encouragement.
No.
At
No,
all.
he doesn't.
But the fact that I just found out that after 12 and a half years in business, that there's a fucking page that exists, and I'm the fucking topic of
You're
it.
the topic
it's
of
like
discussion.
It's like being a fucking celebrity.
Yeah.
Should I do a Cribs version of like
It should be
Clarksville
Yes.
Cribs?
Clarksville, welcome to
Cribs.
my crib.
Clarksville,
Yeah.
welcome to Love Blood. Well, I think that was the whole purpose of like inviting people in with For the Record, right?
Yeah.
So that people could dive deep into the history of Love Blood Inc., the going-ons at Love Blood Inc., because a lot of people like to come up with their own concepts, right?
Right.
And so we figured we would just debunk
Well, yeah, okay.
all the bullshit.
Well, let's
You know what I
let's
mean?
start with this one.
So yeah, get into it.
You can only file bankruptcy every 10 years.
Okay, correct.
Okay.
That's for the bankruptcy comment, Clarksville chat.
If you do the math, I'm not quite to the age where I could file bankruptcy already twice.
Not twice. But he's a little old.
But since you're so interested in my bankruptcy, I'll tell you about it.
PSA.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was married to a woman, and I named a bar after her. Coincidentally,
Gold digger.
The gold digger.
called the Gold Digger.
Shit adds up.
Named it right after her. The divorce was extremely long. Okay, the marriage was only a year and a day, but the divorce was a year and 6 months, and it cost a lot of money for me to keep my shit. And I paid all that money, and I filed bankruptcy to just kind of close that chapter in my life and start fresh, and
Clean slate.
clean slate, So anyone out there that is really that curious about my personal life, as far as to, I don't even know what the word is. You're getting really personal if you're getting into like my finances, because you don't pay my fucking bills, you don't pay my fucking taxes, you don't pay my fucking child support.
Right.
No one takes care of me but me, right?
Well, I think that's the thing that really
Me
had
versus
me
me.
the most caught up about the whole discovery of the talk on Clarksville chat was like, it was personal as fuck.
Oh, super personal,
Right? Like,
yeah.
and why? I mean, like, you must be famous, right? I feel like that only happens to like Kevin Federline and like things like that. You know what I mean? Now you guys have
Now
gone
you're
as-
showing your age. Who's that?
Kevin Federline's a G.
Well, yeah, you
Kevin
should definitely
Federline
know.
knocked
And if
up
you don't,
Britney
Megan,
Spears.
you're showing your
Oh.
age. I'm not ashamed to be old. I'll tell you what.
God damn.
So-
Any fucking ways. Yeah, that's you've dove too deep at that.
Well,
point.
the thing is that because I think them scratching the surface
Yeah.
is not getting my attention. But you have got to know that you've got to be important enough in my life to
Right.
get my attention.
Right.
First off, if you're just blabbing your fucking mouth, I don't really care about that, right? And I think the reason why you guys got under Natalie's skin so easily is because she was just tired of it, I guess.
Yeah, well, it was like a lot all at one time, and it all stemmed from you creating another successful business, being the Natte Latte, and that really seemed to piss a bunch of people off, Dizzy, because you're already a successful business owner of what, 4?
Well, you're certainly
Companies?
not gonna start a business sitting behind your computer trolling other businesses
Surely
all
not.
day, or coming up with fake profiles to stalk
Correct.
me,
Yep.
or emails to leave me a bad review,
Right.
unnecessarily.
that? Like-
Well, it takes,
That's a special kind of boredom. When boredom strikes,
I just don't understand. I don't have that kind of
just
time.
don't
I don't have that
understand.
kind of time. I'm on a 4-hour sleep schedule and a 100-hour work week. I have a 2-year-old at home.
You do.
I have 47 people on payroll that depend on me not laying in fucking bed, picking on people, or
I'd hate it if you did that personally.
whatever they do. I don't know what they do. Somebody chime in if you're watching live and comment. What satisfaction does it bring? What do you get out of targeting someone?
Well, let's see. So far, I feel like all the haters are scared. No, nobody said anything bad, but hello to the person in Florida. We do have one of those.
What's up, Florida?
What's up, Florida? We definitely have so blessed to know someone famous. Keep killing it. That's what I'm saying, though. I think you're like.
What's the
I think you're
username?
like the Kanye West of.
They might want to stay anonymous.
Oh, well,
It's
thank you.
anonymous.
Kanye West, should I put something over my face?
Yeah. I
Busy for
think
president 2026.
either way, like we're only
26.
in Clarksville, and I do understand that. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
locally,
Yeah.
you are hated and loved all at the same time.
I think his
100%.
truck says locally hated.
100%.
Locally hated and loved.
It's probably, I don't know.
That's like a high honorism.
I mean, you guys, it's been 2 years since the last hashtag.
Correct.
Right?
We need a new one.
I'm over that one.
We're done here.
This one's 5 years now. Hey, Anthony Ortega. That's him. He did this one.
Oh, we love you, Anthony.
Hit me with another one, man. I need to buy hats and T-shirts to sell. Anyway,
Okay, well,
I don't know really what the fascination is, but it's fascinating to me that so many people have so many things to say.
yeah, it is fascinating to me too. It's fascinating to me as an employee, first of all, because I just haven't seen it, and I've known you guys for 4 years, right? It's been about 4 years working with you guys for almost 2, maybe, and like something like that. And I just feel like it would have popped up already. You know what I mean? Some sort of the predatorial of Dizzy hasn't been a thing.
Somebody called me a predator.
Somebody called you a predator, dude.
You know what I pray
Alien
on?
versus
You know what I
Predator.
pray on? Success.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is you do pray on success. And I think that's what pisses people off the most.
I just don't know what else to do with my time. Like you cannot.
You could take up woodworking.
You could take up woodworking.
Yeah, but isn't that what happened to Bartles and James? I don't know. Anyway, I have a creative mind. I have an eye for business. I have, but what a lot of people don't understand is owning and operating and running everything, right? And then I also sit down 5 days a week and I tattoo people.
Yeah.
Right? And I never boast about accolades. I never boast about achievements.
You don't have to. People are doing it for you.
I don't even, the awards that we have won, I keep on a side wall, like hidden from the plain view sight of the public. Like, I don't understand why people have this, like this, they're tormented almost, like with this hatred. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of people with hate in their heart.
I think, but that's what that's the point of the thing is that I believe that people are doing it simply because of jealousy, the fact that they couldn't get there, the fact that you're doing it and you're doing it better.
Well, but let's talk about all the shops that this shop is responsible for opening.
Correct.
If I gave you the keys to the city,
This thing's pissing me.
if I gave you the keys to the city,
keys
right,
to the city.
and all the, whatever you learned from me in a short period of time that you were here and made you think that you could go out and you could do it better than me, how come you haven't outdone me yet?
Or even reach that level.
How come you haven't out shopped me or out businessed me or out tattooed me or out anything me, right? I don't know why I'm not getting any recognition, and I don't need any recognition. People think a lot of things, right? Ready? Cocky, arrogant, eccentric, whatever the case may be.
Eccentric is true.
What? Maybe.
Wait, what's that mean?
Eccentric?
Yeah.
Well, it just means
Outgoing and
different.
Flamboyant?
yeah.
Elton John.
Well,
is
flamboyant.
eccentric. Elton John's eccentric.
Flamboyant's pushing it.
Flamboyant's different than eccentric.
Oh, shit. Sorry, you can tell I'm not in school.
Read a book.
Do better, Leighton.
That was so off. Oh my God. Somewhere. I don't know. Where,
I don't know. It's
bring
just
me
a
back.
thought.
Bring me back.
Some-
okay.
yeah.
But no one ever talks about everything I do for the community,
Right.
all the money that we raise and donate to different charity
Mm-hmm.
organizations. I was the deciding vote in 2015 to keep all the money raised for charity from Best of Clarksville,
Yep.
to keep it local and
Yep.
not send it out and have it touch a whole lot of hands.
Right.
Anything I do, I want it to be local. I want to take care of the people who take care of us. And no one ever mentions any of that, and it's okay. I don't need that. I don't need a pat on the back. I don't do it because I'm expecting a pat on the back. I do it because that's what needs to be done. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Yep. And we brought that up last time too. I definitely touched base on that, like the day that the tornado touched down. I said first thing in the morning when I woke up, it was Dizzy immediately. And like I said, I was working from home, and the first thing you were concerned about was what can we do to help the community at such a great time of loss, right? But you know what though? Honestly, the negativity is just as much clout as the good stuff. And I think that not a lot of people realize that. So like the more bullshit they bring to our table, honestly, just gives us more.
It gets me amped
It's
up.
just more things to talk about.
Yeah.
So, and no
You
one's ever gonna
start my day right.
I don't think anyone's ever going to give you the credit that you genuinely
No,
I don't
it's
think
okay.
anyone's going to give anybody the
It's
credit
okay.
that they genuinely
You know
need.
why? Because
people don't even exist like that
It would take
anymore.
you more time
For
to
sure.
sit and figure out and give proper proper credit
Period.
where credit is due to
Correct.
all the positive things that I've done in my lifetime,
versus the negative.
to include fighting for this country and this democracy and for your freedoms and your rights for 14 years in the U.S. Army. You don't have that kind of time.
You don't have that.
So I won't hold that against you, right? But
I'm kind of salty about it.
in all seriousness, I'm not though.
I'm pretty
not,
salty.
though. You know what? That don't affect me.
I'll let it affect me for you.
You know what? I don't think of them as near as much as they think of me. I'm so flattered.
When you go to bed at night, do you lose sleep?
No.
Nope. Didn't
No.
think so. Bills definitely don't get paid that way. No, for sure.
Those
No.
get paid not going to sleep and making money.
So, all right. So let's jump back in. You know, obviously, anything that you guys have had to say about anything that we're doing, it's already been said. Basically, we're over it, and we just wanted to address the situation and let you guys know that you're
Do we have
wasting
any questions?
your own time by giving, you know, as much energy as you're giving into the bullshit. So let's go into our successes, right? Because fuck really the rest of it. So let's talk about the opening of the Natte Latte.
It's gonna be banging.
Okay. So the Natte Latte, like we've introduced before, is the bikini barista. First one ever in Clarksville. First tattoo shop, barber shop, barista. Trifecta in ever. And it seemed to make so many people upset, which we can't figure out why. But because of this, we have had to even bring on more of a team, right?
Yeah.
So now social media wise,
Oh shit.
right?
Social media is just out of control, man.
Social media's out
We
of
got
control.
videos
I
going
almost
viral,
died.
millions of views, 30, 40,000 likes.
Mom's calling.
And we had to bring on. Is that a thing? Do we
I don't think so.
Do we do that?
I don't think so. Bye, Leighton.
Late out.
Leighton out.
So yeah,
When
so
mom
so
calls.
we had to bring on somebody, and we found someone, very talented, a super cool guy.
Super cool guy. I found my perfect match.
Yep. And-
So y'all better watch out on the social
Oh,
media.
yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing from none of you.
This dude's
none
on
of you.
top of it, man.
For sure. So, Gabe,
Without further ado,
come talk to the people so they're not confused when you keep popping up in our videos.
like
I'm still here, but we just added
Right.
to it.
it takes a village.
because it's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Now it's getting crazy now. Are you in here? Oh yeah, you're in here. We can see you.
I'm the new Love Blood Ink social media guru, so I'm being in the lab with Callie, crafting some fun stuff.
some water.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all thirsty?
Oh, this should be a point on how much Dizzy doesn't care about his employees.
Well, I do. In fact,
You just add my paycheck.
already done.
Anyways, yeah, because things have really just been popping off, and I would like to touch base on that
Good, bad.
sort of
Good.
success.
Okay.
We got to check in with Natalie all the time.
Do we have any questions?
Hi, Mom.
It doesn't seem like we have had any feedback as
I mean,
far
how
as
many
questions
people's
go.
watching right now? Ask some questions. And anybody who thinks they know me, or anybody who wants to know me, ask
Yeah.
me a question.
If they don't
Honestly.
have your number, they obviously don't know you enough.
If you don't
Sure.
have my phone number, we're not even cool. If you think you know me, you probably don't.
So, Dizzy, let me ask you this, man.
Yes, sir.
There's been some drama and stuff around, we're opening up the Natte Latte. And they've called out some of the personal things, your finances and different things like that. But has there been anybody sort of questioning the actual business model itself of bikini baristas?
Yes.
I would have to say yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
100%.
Concern. There's a lot of concern. Let me ask everybody a question who is watching or just getting on to watch. You ever been to the beach? Have you ever seen anybody in a bikini?
It's not inappropriate
Have
unless
you ever
make it inappropriate.
have you ever been on the
When
beach
you
and
go to
wished?
the beach, you better wear pants.
You ever been to the beach and wished that somebody would bring you a coffee, or a drink, or a sandwich? It's no different, people, right?
Hi, Brittany.
Because I was able to just, first off, it took a decade to just build a reputation and build a clientele that could sustain other businesses. Do you think Clean Rock One from Ink Master is just coming here because he just loves Clarksville, Tennessee, and just wants to stop on by? No, he likes me, respects me, and wants to do something for his soldiers, the 101st Airborne Division, right? He loves the aftercare product that I created and worked on for 6.5 years.
Shameless plug.
Nature's Beast.
And
Nature's Beat your ass.
Christian Buckingham, right? Ink Master. He's coming here. Is that because, what other reason? Because I don't.
Surely it's not because you're a terrible person.
Right. Do these people hang out with terrible people? No.
No.
Am I an asshole? I can be.
Yes.
Everyone can.
Do I run a really tight ship? Yep.
Yep.
Does this seem very militarized? Well, why wouldn't it?
If you don't have like a regimen on how to run things, or what's the word for that? Like a routine. Then things go AWOL, to put it, into military terms.
But it takes so many people that people don't even know about. Like,
No.
But it's okay that you just dye me out. That's cool. You know what? Put my face on a $5,
Put it on a t-shirt.
Put it on a $5 bill. I don't care. But
Dizzy for mayor.
but if I run, I'm coming for you.
But if I run,
Disney for president.
woo. Anyway, seriously, what they don't know is that it takes 3 accountants, 2 attorneys, and that's for y'all that like to cross the line on chat pages, because I will send
We
a letter.
have attorneys.
I will send a letter. I'll send it. I won't send it. My lawyer send it. And it takes a bookkeeper. It takes managers. It
Yep.
takes assistant managers.
Yep.
It takes social media directors.
Yep.
It even takes Adrian, who does our podcast.
We love you, Adrian.
It takes 6 barbers. It takes 7 artists and a guest artist. It takes a warehouse and a manufacturing facility in Portland, Oregon. It takes my best friend Sean that handles that part, and shipping, and Leighton, who does this. What everybody doesn't understand is that it takes a decade to build that team, build that army, build that trust, build that empire. You just don't wake up out of bed one day
With an empire.
and it's in your hands.
and even more it takes, to continue to keep it running. And I think that that's like the, because a lot of people like to bring up the rate of speed at which employees come and go. You know what I mean? And the thing is it just because not everybody is built for it,
You
and
gotta-
that doesn't reflect anything on us. It kind of reflects shit on you.
It's not made for everyone. And
No.
the issue is that I can't always be 100% every single day.
No.
I'm not a robot.
No.
Right? So, some weeks I only get a few hours of sleep.
Yep.
Some weeks I only see my kid a couple hours a week. I spend most of my time right here. Why? Because I have an obligation, right, Leighton?
Yeah.
I have a responsibility. Every tattoo, every haircut, every jar of aftercare, every cup of coffee that comes out of that.
piercing,
Guess who's
everything.
responsible? Every person that gets stabbed with a piercing. Guess who's responsible?
You.
This guy.
Yeah.
Not Callie, not Leighton,
No.
not Natalie, not Adrian,
Shit, no.
not Gabe. No one except me. Now, if anybody wants to take that on, make me an offer.
Yeah.
They don't.
Please
They
don't.
don't, because you hire all these people to do these things underneath you, but every one of those people that you hire, they need oversight, and they got your input. And it's a never-ending thing.
You have to lead by example. You have got to be, I think and I don't even think that I'm like a leader here. I think that people look to me for mentorship, like I mentor some people on a certain level. Leighton's been here long enough that Leighton, has adapted like my attitude, I think, a little bit.
Yeah. Shout out, mom.
I
She
was
thinks we
born-
hang out too
I
much.
was born with your attitude, I think.
Natalie
I
thinks we
think
hang out
that's
too
I
much.
think
so.
that's
That's
true.
true.
But really, the attitude is just you have got to face every day and wake up every day ready to slay every day.
Wake up, slay,
We get morning TikToks.
bae.
Now, if I
You
wake up,
do. Dad sends us morning motivational TikToks. Now, I just want to let you guys
It's the
know.
best thing to watch in the
I
toilet.
just want to let you guys know. Not a lot of people put that much thought into their employees. I feel special as fuck every day, even on the bad days. Because those are real. Bad days do be happening.
bad days do
Let's
be
do
happening.
a
Daniel.
shout out to one of our beautiful artists, Danny.
Come say hi, Danny.
Come over
Danny,
here. Bring the piece
come
you've been
say
working on all day.
hello.
So while we're sitting on the couch bullshitting,
Danny's hard at work.
Danny's hard at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
He's been working on his sleeve.
Danny paid the lights today. Thanks, Danny.
Yeah, thank you, Danny.
Right?
Come closer.
Let's check out this sleeve
Oh,
he's been
yeah.
working
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
up?
Come here.
Oh yeah,
Come
over.
here. Come
Closer.
here. Come here. Right in front of me. Yeah.
It's your first time being on a
Is this your first time being on a podcast, sir? Yeah. Can you show us your arm? Nice.
Oh yeah, that's badass,
That's
man.
fucking sick,
Huh?
brother.
Yeah.
Are you natty, bro?
Dude,
No way.
Are you what?
Natural.
are you
No
natural?
trend cycles,
Oh
nothing like
yeah,
that.
he's eating them good vitamins.
Wheaties. That's what happens when you eat your Wheaties, shook.
So still.
Oh, that was also done with Nature's Beast. You notice how there's no redness involved in that tattoo?
yeah. That's
You
the
can get your
all-day
Nature's
outline.
Beast here. You can get your Nature's Beast at nature'sbeast.care. You can also not Klarna. Affirm and Afterpay. So if you can't
And
get
there's
it
a
right
multitude
now,
of shops all
you
over
can
the
pay
country
later.
that sell.
You can fax us, we'll figure it out.
Fax us. Anyway, you need Nature's Beast. If you don't already use it, grow up.
What she said. Grow up. Do we have any questions? I can't believe you guys are so chatty on Clarksville chat pages
No,
that
dude.
you have nothing to say right now.
No, we don't have any questions. Of course no, because
Crickets.
of course they don't want to do it. No, we openly invited them,
Right.
scared the shit out of them. They were like,
Right.
"Oh, these people have opinions,"
Mom's calling again.
and didn't exactly work out for us. But I thought that it was still pretty important that we touched base on your side of the story. You know what I mean? If there's gonna be so much slander, then we need to bring all parties together.
The thing is that
I know you don't care.
I don't.
I know.
I don't because the negative things is you're still getting me engagements. You're still fucking up my social media on a positive side of the house.
On a social media aspect, every time you
Yeah.
guys have a fucked up
Fucking bring it
derogatory
on.
comment, it helps.
Bring it.
It actually helps us.
Honestly, we might just say something really out of pocket and random that we can clip now
Yeah.
to drive engagement.
To
Yeah.
drive engagement.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
you never know. I might just I don't know. If you don't like what I have to say, fuck off. I don't care. You know.
I couldn't believe the whole Clarksville.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all.
The Clarksville what?
The Clarksville alien incident last week.
What?
You
Clarksville.
guys ever heard about this?
The Clarksville
Why?
alien?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh. Bye, Instagram.
Deuces.
Just save it. Make sure you save it. Yeah. And then, yeah.
Why did it look so
You
bad?
can just leave it like that, baby. Oh, did you post it?
She said just the way it was set up and the fact that we were using a phone camera. It was very
Oh, well.
fuzzy from distance.
We tried.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that while it lasted.
We'll get better at this.
One day.
What alien thing are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I need to
Are
touch on this.
Are you being weird right now?
Are you weirding out, Gabe?
Do you need?
We're just clipping that moment. Clarksville aliens, you know? Boom.
And then boom. Oh, are we making up the alien incident?
Oh, I get it now.
Damn.
Okay.
We're creating our own slander, it turns out. Daniel.
Dizzy. Just Dizzy if you didn't know.
Daniel, how do you feel about Dizzy?
It's been a long day. I don't know if you want to ask.
Ooh.
No, he's awesome. He's cool.
on the
He's
bad
chill.
days, even
He's alright.
I'll take that. That's good.
we had to send Leighton
I
off to go
can't
do
build
work.
your head up higher than it is,
No,
like bigger
see,
than it
but
is.
that's the misconception is that people think that like I require that, but I don't.
You require being
You're
petted.
just that damn good.
I just don't ask for it. No,
I just don't ask for
I
it.
just don't ask for it. You know, the people of Clarksville. I love Clarksville. I've been here 15 years. Absolutely love this city. I try to take care of it as best
We
I
built
can.
this city.
You know, I try to put some roots down, and I tried to open up a really cool spot for people to come and feel safe and you know, well spent money, right? Because money's hard earned, and you know, I've done my very best, but I feel like I have failed some people along the way.
And maybe.
I don't
And
know.
maybe. You can't.
No,
you
you
can't.
didn't fail them. They just have these expectations that
Yeah.
are way too crazy. That like you can't help that. That's on them, not you.
Yeah. What do you
They failed
like?
themselves, buddy.
Yeah.
They failed themselves.
Yeah, they're like, there's never been a purple moose in existence, you know, unless there has.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe there's no questions still though.
No.
No.
Well, I can't see the Facebook
How many people's watching right now?
technically.
Antioch?
Anna. Thank
Anna
you,
Knox?
Anna.
Appreciate it, Anna. I thought he said somebody from Antioch.
From Antioch.
I was like, Antioch, what up?
That's on my side of town.
What up, Antioch?
Hey,
Shout
town.
All right, I'm
No,
gonna break down.
Jesus.
All right.
Bye, Danny. All right, so let's see here. We got into the Natte Latte a little bit, told the people of Clarksville that we didn't give a fuck actually about what their opinions were. We were going to continue to kill it.
Right.
So I guess for future, talking into the future now, when the Natte Latte does open up, right, say our grand opening comes February 17th, what kind of an uproar do you think we're going to have the day of the grand opening? What do you think is going to happen?
So, word on the street is people
on
from
the street.
Florida to New York is talking about the Natte Latte opening. I've had people in the parking lot since yesterday taking
Yes.
pictures of the sign that just got installed.
Yes. Which is a really very cool sign. If you're ever driving by at night, you should see it. It's very beautiful.
I think that
I designed it.
I think the turnout is going to be incredible. And I mean, I encourage everyone to show up.
I do too.
It's going to be
Yeah.
it's going to be a party. It's
Yeah.
going to be a celebration.
Yeah.
We're doing and pioneering something that has not been done.
No.
You know, strip clubs are probably easy to open. I don't know.
And so let's just kind of also set the record straight. For the record, the girls, right, are actually behind closed doors.
Oh yeah.
So they're
Yep.
never going to come out
Secured.
and serve you
No.
a coffee
Nope.
and or have the opportunity to be taken advantage
No.
of or discriminated or, you know, anything like that. I think that people have that misconception. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's just going to be a bunch of women walking around the tattoo shop serving coffee
That's
naked.
That's insane to even think that I would
It is
consider that.
I know. I know. So don't be disappointed when you come and what's actually happening here is just good coffee being served by beautiful women that we are not going to take advantage of.
You know,
Don't be shocked.
The whole concept, really, because we live in such a visual world.
Yeah.
And as an artist, I'm very visual,
Right.
and I just kind of imagined what people want, but are not able to always say what they want.
Right.
So what I was thinking is that Clarksville wanted a place to come in that could just be totally unique in itself, as we are with the Tattoo Barbershop.
Right.
It's very unique. And enjoy really good food and really good coffee, hot or cold, some mocktails, a protein shake, a smoothie, and it not be gimmicky, right? It's not going to be gimmicky. If you think that I just put some chicks in a room and a coffee maker, and we're just trying to totally exploit the sexuality of it all, you're wrong.
Untrue.
It's going to be very tasteful.
Yeah.
The girl,
People are going to come in here just for those drinks. Like, there's going to be people
100%.
Oh, yeah.
who have nothing to do with tattoos,
100%.
or getting their hair cut.
No.
These are going to become regulars of the Natte Latte.
Well, in our strip, right? We don't have anything like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
We have our little convenience store, which is amazing. You know, you can get whatever there. But experience-wise, or even, you know what? Let's talk about just as far as lunch goes.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
we have to DoorDash
Yeah.
our lunch
Yep.
literally every day if we want lunch. You know what I mean?
well, the
If we're
people that are
eating.
here over 8 hours, like, you know, the artists sometimes are here 10,
Exactly.
10 12 hours. I'm here 14 hours.
Yeah.
Natalie's here 14 hours. That's 2 meals a day.
Right. Well, and that was like also a huge part of it.
Oh,
too.
yeah,
You know what I
huge
mean?
part.
Like feeding people, fantastic concept.
Right.
You know, because, and then it being so close to home, even better.
And I'll tell you, on a Friday, Saturday night, there's 40, 50 people just here.
Yeah.
Right? And I know...
Just chilling.
I know that the couches, you know, after a couple hours aren't comfortable. I've been sitting
I
here
think
30
they're
minutes,
very inviting.
and I'm ready to
We
get
got a
up.
question?
Question, okay.
What's the question?
So a question from Caleb Presley.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any other future ideas for Love Blood Inc.?
Kayla,
Can we disclose that?
where's Kayla from? Where's Kayla?
Kayla, where you from?
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
Okay. Kayla, future for Love Blood Inc. Tattoo is Love Blood Inc. Tattoo is the future. This is the blueprint, right?
Yeah.
This is the blueprint.
Oh, I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is the future.
Love Blood Inc. is the future, baby.
No one has ever conceptualized
Nobody.
a tattoo barbershop bikini barista. I believe it to be the only one in America, potentially the world. Don't quote me on
But
that.
we don't know.
I don't know.
We haven't got that far.
We haven't. But
I'm going to search it right now.
the future for Love Blood Inc. Tattoo is to just be a solid pillar of this community.
Yeah.
Be veteran owned and operated. Stand tall, stand strong. And really weather any storm, because it's got a solid foundation. 12 and a half years in business is a solid foundation.
Hell yeah, it is.
I'm gonna probably, you know, look towards some retirement from tattooing in the next few years, because I've been doing it a long time. And
We'll be very sad on that day.
well, you know,
You won't. But we
I have
will.
to move on to new things.
Like Dizzy for president.
That, or maybe I'll start maybe I'll start a gang. I don't know.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know.
I would happily join.
Maybe I'll start a punk rock band. Who knows what I'll do?
Will you let me be
Right.
the singer?
No, I'm gonna sing.
Aw.
You back up.
I think me and Callie are going to do EDM.
I think so.
EDM.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? We're the DJs.
Yeah.
Actually, for the Natte Latte grand opening, I would like to introduce you to your DJs.
DJ.
So it's going to be thumping.
It's actually just going to be DJ Guru collectively.
Okay.
They wouldn't let me get lasers, but
Did
we
I
can, we
answer
can
that
pretend.
question for Kayla? Was that good?
I think that was a good answer. And also, that was a good question, Kayla. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much for participating.
Maybe in the next 2 years you can look for my topless car wash.
Yeah.
That's-
Maybe another Love Blood Inc. Do you
No.
think that's in the running?
You know what? Here's the thing about that. If anybody's out there listening right now currently, if you want to come talk to me about putting a Love Blood Inc. Tattoo, True German Barbershop, Natte Latte trio in a major city near you, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
If you got you know, the money and the means to franchise, I may be interested. But
Yeah.
I'll have to tell you, I won't do that very much, only because I think you lose the quality and the integrity.
Yes.
I think if there's 15,000 Love Blood Inc. tattoos, I think only 3 would be
Fantastic.
like premium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
that,
you couldn't get the love that we quite
No,
put into
no.
what this is right here. I agree.
But if there was 4 or 5 of these, I could manage that. I could maintenance that.
Then
I
maybe,
could
yeah.
I could make sure that they all were top notch. So
Yeah.
so am I looking to be a big huge franchise now? Am I looking to maybe early retirement, that'd be cool. But I think I'll always be here in this city, and I think I'll always be rubbing someone the wrong way.
Yes.
I'll always be just that thing that you just can't reach to scratch.
The itch you can't
Right?
scratch.
I'll just always be that person. I'll be what you think about when you lay down at night. How can I fuck Dizzy up on Facebook chat somewhere, right?
I hope not.
I'll always be that person because I'm always going to be on my grind. I'm always going to be on my fucking game. You can't fucking get up early enough to get me off my game. So
No, if you wanna start a war with Dizzy, you better wake your ass up at 2 a.m.
you got to get up early.
Early as
gotta
hell,
get up
boy.
early.
Just don't go to sleep.
When I
just don't go to sleep.
Don't sleep.
Yeah.
I wish people got here earlier because I go 4 or 5 hours without seeing a human. And
that's really when you lose your shit.
And I've already had like so much shit go through my brain. I don't know where to
just
put it.
wanna tell
I don't know where
somebody.
to put it. So
I love it. I love a good Dizzy spiel of creation, you know?
Oh,
And
yeah.
I feel like if you have the right personality, you're awesome to be around. You know what I mean? If not,
I think I'm the
I don't know what to tell
I'm the
ya.
funniest person I know.
I agree. But also, I think I'm pretty funny too. So I
Well-
think that's the problem.
I think that you know that's just a part of me that people don't know about.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, they're fixing it now.
Well, all they see is, you know, they see the new truck. They see, you know, they don't get to see a lot of like how did that happen?
How do you interact? Well, so our main goal, I think now with two of us doing social media for the accolade of businesses we have going on here, the plethora, is to showcase more of the personality within Love Blood Inc., True Gentleman, Natte Latte, Nature's Beast, you know what I mean? And we've done that with Nature's Beast as far as like conventions go. I love walking around and talking to people. It's really hard to walk around and talk to people and film at the same time, so thank God. Thank God for you.
If anybody is watching or listening from Netflix, I'm ready to do a
Please
reality
sign
TV
us
show.
up. If
You-
anyone's ready for
You-
a
you
reality
have
show,
no
it's
idea.
us.
It will be the number one watched,
So good. It'd
number
be
one
so
watched reality TV show.
I feel like if Ink Masters exists, so could we. Love on the Spectrum is great.
I think the reason why this would be such a cool reality show is because it will show the uniqueness.
Yeah.
It will show the person, the character that you have to be to handle all of this.
To handle it.
And not be a homicidal maniac on
Well.
a daily basis.
Yeah.
Because for the most part, I'm pretty fucking chill.
Yeah. No, for sure. I would rip my hair out. You know, I thought about something today, Dizzy, that kind of like is a strange concept, right? Like, so payday for us is so fun, right? Right? Okay. You know what I mean? As employees, okay, stick with me now.
right.
Payday, love it. Payday for Dizzy? How, like, does it stress you out to the max to have to pay so many employees?
I don't sleep night before.
I knew it. I knew it. I was like, oh man, I have to, you know, and that goes back to like kind of the dehumanizing of people in boss positions, like we've touched base on again, you know, because it's not taken into account, you know what I mean, like at all. That you're the boss, and how much stress do you have to go through to even make sure that your employee is having an okay day, or they have an okay life, or can we pay them? You know what I mean?
Which I might add, I'm always on the fucking prowl to find out if you've had a good day.
You are.
I will try to touch base with every person
everybody.
in this building before end of day.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Is
we've been
everything
asking
all right?
Leighton that for the past 2 hours.
Yeah, Leighton. Leighton's fine.
Leighton,
He's okay.
Leighton's okay.
why are you so mopey?
It's one thing.
It's girl issues.
So so going back also, let's backtrack a little bit here. Last week we spoke about this being an open platform, an open forum, right? So what is your words on that? So we invited everybody. You know, we said
Everybody,
Clarksville,
yeah.
if you have anything that you want to say or
come down.
speak, or you know what I mean. And so where do you stand on that?
I stand behind it.
Right.
100%. Most of you would probably come down here and had never met me before,
Yeah.
only have heard of me or my name, whatever, had some opinion, put together some kind of, I don't know, some kind of
Formulated idea.
of what I am. Come down here, and I bet you'll leave, and we'll be friends.
Bet.
When you leave, we'll be friends.
Right.
That's what people don't get about me.
Right.
Is if I invite you to dinner, right? If I invite you to dinner, that means I invited you to dinner.
We're friends
That doesn't
now.
mean I invited you to dinner for you to pay for your dinner. I invited you to dinner because I wanted to have dinner with you.
Right.
That's what
I
I'm
ain't
trying
never
to.
paid
That's
for
what
no
I'm
dinner
trying to
around
say.
Dizzy.
Right? Is if you come down here and get on this podcast and you hang out and cut it up and bullshit, whatever you think you knew is gone.
Well, that's what I was kind of trying to tell him in the last episode. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
you can come here and don't be afraid. Please do come
It's a nice
because
place.
we will open arm invite you and be professionals about it. And I can just be willing to bet that by the time you left here, you would have found a friend in us.
100%.
100%
It's good people here. And I only surround myself around good people.
around good people.
And people who aren't here that used to work here, I don't have to say anymore.
You know. But even then,
You got rid of yourself.
even then, if you want to come talk with us, we probably won't rehire you. But
Well, we might.
I don't know. That's far-fetched. I'm feeling like you guys got to do better.
We have done some rehires.
We have.
We have.
Second chances, dude. People believe in second chances.
I'm a second chance
I'm
guy.
a second chancer.
But your second
Gabe, don't
chance,
touch
you
base
have
on this.
you have, but you have to know that once you've burned your second chance, you're dead to me.
Dead to me.
Don't.
Also me too.
We're absolutely done because I gave you the second chance token, and you played around with it and fucked it off, and you're done.
And goodbye.
Yeah.
You've thrown yourself into that fire.
The turnover, I think, is just the world we live in. I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've heard it's like this in a lot of places. That it's hard to find consistent good workers.
It is. Well, it's also
Yeah.
hard to find. It's also hard to find characters like people who get along with each other.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
A working revolution of people who can be in combination.
and who can hang out with that person on a day to day.
Yeah.
For God knows how many hours
not
a
get
day,
pissy.
and not get pissy.
Yeah.
Because you guys have gotten pissy with me, and it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I've gotten pissy with you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But what really? Bye, Danny.
Bye, Danny.
Love you, Danny.
We love you, Danny.
Danny's the best.
But what was I saying?
People being pissy with each other,
Oh,
not
yeah.
being
Interacting.
able to really interact for a long
but
period of time.
But what makes us good people is that we can get over the pissy and get right back to business. That's
Correct.
That's what it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, buddy?
take 5 seconds, do a little smoke break, and come back.
Safe, okay?
Come back to basics. So, with the invitation, I think that what would also be cool is what if we invited local talents? How do we feel about other artists, not necessarily tattoo-wise, but singers?
Yeah.
Maybe local businesses.
Sure. I'd love to have some veterans.
Yeah.
Down here that have started businesses.
You better
and,
be funny though.
And you got to be funny. If you're not funny,
don't be
yeah.
not funny.
Right. Don't. Yeah. You got to be funny. But I would like to have anybody who wants to come down and just wants to get some things off their chest.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a local business owner, and maybe you're the topic of conversation on someone's
On someone
chat
else's
page,
page.
and you want to come down here and talk to me about it, and we can just feel better about
Have
it
a good little therapy
together.
sesh.
Because it doesn't bother me. Maybe I can tell you how it's not let it bother you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe you could offer words of advice and affirmation to people who need it.
I do that a lot.
I think you do that a lot.
I'll give you the dad talk.
I have been dad talked.
Layton getting a dad talk
for
since we're done
sure.
with this podcast.
And that's because silly little boys,
Yeah.
silly little girls.
Hey.
We not gonna talk about it. But if you see someone with long hair, fight them.
I mean, think about it too. If you're a local Clarksville business, that gives you free promotion. You get to network with somebody
Exactly.
who has started unique businesses.
And I'm thinking everybody works better together in a team. And so that's where I stand in like the haterific point of view. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it. First of all, I don't understand why anybody comes at anybody hateful. I hate that. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because, so you see the good in everybody.
I just
you haven't been tainted.
No, dude, I'm tainted.
You haven't been tainted by life yet.
Not true.
You see the good in everyone.
I just want everybody to be able to be on an even playing field.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at people as threats, or you know what I mean, like okay, I see somebody successful, and in my brain, my little brain
How
goes
can I learn
to,
how to be that?
How could I do that?
Yeah, it's the same with me.
Not wow, I'm so threatened and intimidated by this feller that I'm gonna be a dick. You know what?
I'm gonna say some out of pocket shit because I'm sitting home and I'll never run into him at Walmart.
And if you do,
I've ran into you. I've ran into you at Walmart before. I have.
We have.
Well, it's a weird world that we're living in. Like that never used to exist.
No.
Like to have communicated something like that to somebody 10, 15, 20 years ago, you would have had to have like either said it to
what
their
are you gonna
fucking...
do? You gonna shut somebody's MySpace down 20 years ago?
You're gonna send them a letter
You had to
with
look at these fucking people when you went to the grocery store.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like
I'll find you by the bike in your front yard,
if
dog.
your cell phones and your Wi-Fi got turned off right fucking now,
You'd be fucking
most of your lives would be over.
so over it.
You have to
My life would be over.
understand this. I didn't get internet. Internet wasn't even a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Until I was like 28 years old.
Do you want to know something hilarious, actually? So Nona, she came to me the other day after school. She said, Mom, I learned about the past and the future. I said, oh, yeah? I said, what'd that entail of? She said, you guys didn't have iPads?
We didn't.
You did have iPads.
We had three ring binders.
Dude. That blew my mind, though.
Do you know what?
I said, what?
High school, the biggest thing in high school, and I remember high school. I'm old, man. I graduated high school a long time ago.
School. I hope you do.
How things irritate today's society, like their phone is dead and they don't have a charging cable.
Whoa.
Guess what mine was? When all the fucking paper ream would get stuck in the rings of your notebook, and you would try to pull it out, and then one of the wires would come out, and now your notebook's
Whole notebook fucked.
Right.
Yeah.
That's your phone charger.
Same instance, just
It's
different. Same, but different.
This is the problems that we have, right? And you're worried about your cell phone charging. I don't understand.
No. I mean, but it is also extremely important, We wouldn't obviously be as famous today if, we couldn't put things out onto our social medias. It's like...
It's a double-edged sword. It's cool It's cool though because we actually get to create things that like we're proud of and can stand behind, and we feel like reflect and represent us well. Like that's a cool aspect of it to me. But then of course like we have like this sort of drama that we're dealing with, and that is exacerbated by the fact that like I think a lot of human beings are nowadays like socially awkward, and they have these weird tendencies.
We made them socially awkward. We gave them all kinds of tools and instruments and said it was okay to stay at home.
Yep.
Right. When you think about somebody who's commenting on our shit being negative, it's like more than likely you're dealing with like, probably certain financial issues. You probably have like issues in relationships, and this is all coming like out. You're projecting this onto our Facebook page.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's
like,
we literally touch base on that too. You know what I mean? It's like a projection, and the fact that not a lot of people can self-reflect. You know what I mean? At all. Yeah. So do you even know that it's actually your stuff? And it's like coming into our stuff.
Yeah, it's like we're trying to
leave your shit at home.
We're trying to start a business. Like this is a positive thing for the community.
Right. Exactly. And yeah, man. I mean, I'm very excited. I come to work very excited every single day. I love my job. I think that what you're doing is amazing, and I just wanted to personally give everybody the insight into the mind of Dizzy. And on our social medias, it's going to be even more like that now. You know what I mean? We plan on 100% give the personality of LBI, True Gentlemen's, Dizzy, Natalie, Layton, you know what I mean? I want people to open up. I think that as social media, that's our newest goal, you know?
I think so too.
Is to just let people know. And thank you so much for coming and being, you know, honest with everybody online, which is obviously a huge deal.
I want everyone to know who's listening, and this is our last minute, and then we're gonna say
go.
goodbye. That it took more balls and bravery to sit down live with every one of you than it ever did for you to sit on your computer and say one bad thing about me. And that's all the fuck I got to say.
Yes. And you know what? That would be episode 7. And I think that we have set the For the Record pretty straight. For the record. Thank you guys so much for such a lovely thing.
Peace out, guys.
We'll see you back soon with episode 8.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to meet y'all.